Alrighty, it says we're live, so hello, welcome, happy first Friday, happy first full moon of 2023. So, hooray! I also have some Tang. I probably shouldn't be drinking it, but I am because Mom bought it to go in cookies, and then we did not make cookies, so I feel like it's fair game. But also, hello. How are we doing? We have today and tomorrow for the first full 7 days of 2023. You can see by my Kanban board that I still have not moved a great deal of my first week stickies. So I kind of have to get to work and make sure that I am doing at least at least several more things that are on my to-do list. Although I have 2 of those ready to go. So, or like almost ready. I have to like fiddle and like make sure that like the formatting is right. But so that means at least 2 of these stickies can move. And then I have been working on editing 1, 2, 3 of those. So if I can get those finished editing, the purple ones are my paintings. So I haven't done those yet this week, but at some point I would like to paint those. And then what is this other one? I think that's a YouTube video, like an edited YouTube video. It's like, I don't know, something of like January motivations, goals, etc. I have not done filming of that. So that is what is still on my plate for this week. So I have very busy today, tomorrow, and probably I'm just going to count Sunday because I feel like Monday to Sunday is sort of like my, I don't know. Anyway, so lots of things to do. Hopefully, the sprints today will help me sort of knock several of these off the list. Yeah. Also, I decided to wear gold jewelry today, including the heavier chain that I don't normally wear. So, hooray. I don't know if is it too dramatic for like a Friday afternoon just riding? I don't know. It was my grandmother's, so I inherited it. Inherited. Sometimes the southern accent, I'm like, did I say all of the syllables properly? I'm like, did I do that? Anyway, accents make it difficult sometimes to know whether or not you're pronunciating things. But yes, hello. Rosalind says, hello from non-rainy California. Hello. Welcome. Elizabeth says, hello from a very rainy Norway. I said, hello from a humid but sunny Georgia. Also, I did remember to pin the AuthorTube channels and sprint links to the top of the chat. So that should be there for all of the rest of your stream hopping needs for this afternoon and evening, as well as in future days. Again, I cannot thank Devin enough for keeping that up. Devin Cutting is amazing. Kat is also amazing, Kat Leo, for creating the spreadsheet and helping maintain it as well. It's been a lifesaver because I'm like, who's on? And YouTube has been not great at making sure that like my subscription channels that are live actually show properly in the left-hand menu. So I'm very, very grateful for the work that Devin has put in and Kat has put in for this spreadsheet. It's amazing. Rosalind says, hello, Elizabeth. Sorry about the rain, but it could be snow. It could be, but Elizabeth says, I think I would actually prefer the snow. Right now, it's just doom and gloom outside. Cup of tea, curl up with a blanket, fuzzy socks, and a good book. If you are not planning on getting all the writing things done today. CB says, hello. Hello. Rosalind, you grew up in Vienna. You love the gloomy rain of winter. I tried to smoosh gloomy and rain together, and Elizabeth says, oh, nice. I think I would like it better, too, if it had not been so dark here in the winter. At least when we get snow, it lightens everything up. Oh, because the snow reflects all the things. Yeah, that's true. That is very true. Cool Gamer says, hi. Hello. Welcome. Nina says, hello. You're making brownies. Nice. Yum. Nom, nom, nom. Elizabeth says, at least you're on track to get edits done in chapter 5, 6, and 7 this week. Amazing. Yes. Savvy says, howdy. Happy Friday. Hello. Happy Friday. Elizabeth is also excited at the idea of brownies. Yes. Savvy has lots of writing to do today as well. Yes. Just the right amount of drama for the necklace. Okay, good. Good. Stacy lost track of time. Oh no. Hopefully it was for a good reason. Savvy says, I'm going to spend the first sprint writing your scripts for January sponsor ad reads. Oh, nice. To get the and then get to the fiction writing in sprint 2. Fantastic plan. I love it. CB says, grip in Glasgow, the one in the UK, and you are also used to gloom and terrible weather. Elizabeth's fireplace is lit, and you have a glass of soda, and you're ready for some writing. Excellent. Okay. Again, a reminder, today is the first full moon, so if you have not done a full moon tarot spread and you intend to do one, don't forget to do that today. And also, I have gone ahead and pulled cards for today. I went from right to left. I don't know why. Just did that today. So I started with the Animal Oracle, which is the owl. So here we have our snowy owl friend. You can see clearly. So the owl arrives to remind you that wisdom is within you, and it is informed by your keen senses and the wisdom within the consciousness that we all share. Even in the darkest of nights, the owl sees clearly and is guided by every sense it has, including the first sense of intuition. Right now, your sensitivities are turbocharged, and you are receiving messages from all directions. The owl spirit reminds you to be wise and pay attention to what's between the lines, what is invisible to the naked eye, and what cannot be heard by the ears, and what others may not be able to perceive. With all of your senses aroused, you have much knowledge available to you. Clarity will come as you sit with all that you are sensing, allowing your intuition to guide you in understanding the whole and not just the parts. Let your wisdom arise and be your guide as you trust the acuity of all of your senses. Intuition is real and can provide the clarity you need to understand the situation right now. Your relationships, finances, job, whatever it is, you can see the truth clearly. So there is our snowy owl, who is going to be our spirit animal guide, our intuition, our motif, whatever it is that you need today. Second card is from the Shadowscapes. Yes, exactly. Elizabeth, you can see clearly now. The rain is gone. Yes. And also, hello to Jen. Hello. Second card is the Shadowscapes deck. It is the 10 of Pentacles. So this card has to do with financial stability, but the Pentacles house also has to do with like familial relationships. And so usually this 10 of Pentacles sometimes has something to do with like extended family. But when it is upright, it's usually a sign of like stability, of like there is plenty to go around. Relationships are relatively positive. It's when it's upside down, it's usually like strife, but generally upright, very good. Lots of stability, lots of like assured happiness and sort of like good vibes. Very good vibes. So then we have, however, the Lucid Dreams deck in the inverse for the 9 of Cups. So here is what the 9 of Cups normally looks like. We get that gold foiling on it. It's gorgeous. But in the inverse, so the upside down, this one says possibility of unhappiness, lack of fulfillment, greed, laziness, negative indulgence, ungratefulness, disappointment, arrogance, or underachieving. So I think this is maybe like something of like a warning of like, don't get too comfortable, don't get too greedy. In terms of like your financial stability or your financial status, and also make sure that you are not, make sure you're appreciating what you have and continuing to communicate with those in your extended family in order to have the stability. So just like a warning of like, just make sure that you're not either taking advantage of others or being taken advantage of. Don't just assume that everything is going to be all right. You have to actively work to make sure that this stability is there. So perhaps that our owl friend is telling us that we are going to see the areas that we have to focus on. Maybe that's it. But anyway, relatively, I still think this is our main card for today. Like seeing clearly, and then making sure that we are working towards this stability in both the financial and the home sense. Financial and familial. So those are our cards for today. Not too bad, I don't think. So, all right. Can I just choose to see it clearly and have happy vibes? Yes, I think so. I think the third one is just that like warning of like, don't get complacent type of thing. Ooh, CB had homemade mac and cheese. Nice. Stacy can only stay for an hour, so that's why you were a bit upset at losing track of time. Gotcha. Okay. Makes sense. The Ten of Pentacles has always been your family tree genealogy card. Yes. It is that extended family card. Monique says, hey, everyone. Hello. Welcome. There's darn good reason you do not save in January or February. Are we talking about money for like heating costs and light costs because of gloomy weather? Monique says you're planning to take it easy today because you have yes, menstruation. Yes, it happens. Blurg and be well. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Ooh, you've outlined up to the midpoint. Nice. Excellent. Fantastic. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to pick one for us. I'm going to pick a... Where's my pug? There's my pug. Present, share screen, Chrome tab, pug, share, and make it big. All right, here we go. 1, save your document, especially if you've already been working today. If not, now's a fantastic time to open up your document, whichever one it is that you are choosing to work on. Oh, mine opened 2 because apparently I had 2 open when I closed 3. Okay. Those are apparently the 3 I'm working on today then. 2, make sure you have a sip of whatever it is you're hydrating with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 25-minute silent farting pug in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. That sprint did not stink, indeed, as the pug says. I think I got about 200 words. Mostly sort of just like finishing this section off, so mostly editing. Sort of like I've highlighted a couple of things that I still need to like verify, a couple of little details. But I think this is about done, so I can save that again and then open a new one. I think that is pretty ready to go. Somebody mentioned or referenced an essay by, I think it's Isaiah Berlin. It's called The Hedgehog and the Fox. And it's supposed to be about like different types of creatives or different ways that people create, and sort of like compares them to different animals. So I was like, oh, this might be an interesting read. And I was thinking essay, that's going to be like not super long. But no, this is like one of the old style essays where it's like forever long. And so it's like, from what I can find on the internet, it seems to be like a 60-ish page essay. I'm like, come on. Like, do I really have to put on my analytical hat and like focus for that long? I don't know. So I may or may not read that. I probably should, but I was hoping that it was going to be one of the shorter, just like shorter essays, but no, it's like one of the long, rambly classic ones. So again, I may or may not read that. Okay, so there was some chat in the chat and about what kind of con one of Monique's characters should be running. So we're talking about the crypto versus Ponzi versus sort of like MLM with a product versus like pyramid scheme with online courses or type of things. Just all the different kinds of scams that are widely available. Klacha is here. Hello. Megan is here. I saw. And here we go. Megan, hello. And Heather, hello. Welcome. Shadow's Lair, hello. You're making lunch, switching laundry, getting ready to write. Yes. Yes. Hannah is here. Hello. Welcome. And CB's like, I'm no financial whiz, but I do know that Ponzi schemes are illegal. They are. That is correct. However, it always takes forever to have them get caught, because essentially people continue to join because they want that elusive hope. And so it takes a while for it to implode on itself. And then whether like the process of prosecuting takes forever, because you have to have evidence that like checks all the boxes that it is indeed a Ponzi scheme, and you have to prove that it has like destroyed a certain number of lives. They're also searching for where the money went and all so it always takes forever. So yeah. So it may be illegal, but it always takes a long time for it to be prosecuted and proven. And so in the meantime, there are always people that tend to like hope that they're the lucky ones, and join. So mailing courses that teach you how to trade stocks or make millions in 7 easy lessons found in the back of a Reader's Digest, right? Yeah. Heather has been in your Facebook DMs. You're still arranging some things for adjusting your schedule to include Tuesdays. Yes, because you're going to have a new streaming schedule, which is going to be exciting. First Friday. Yes, indeed, Paget. Hello. Welcome. Monique says, either way, thanks for a lot for the suggestions. Excellent. Good. I'm glad you decided what you were going to do. Klache got 62 words. Nice. Excellent. Megan's been working on a Fiverr gig. You're almost done with it, which is nice. Excellent. Yay. Savvy got 687 words. Almost done with the sponsor ad reads. That's exciting too. Hannah has been doing productivity, sorting a thumbnail for a YouTube video. Excellent. Savvy says, hoping to get 1,000 words of fiction in the next sprint. So let's go. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Elizabeth says, got chapter 5 edits done. Did a lot of them yesterday. You're now on to chapter 6 in the next sprint. Hooray! Stacy got a chore list written for your daughter. You watched another genealogy video, and you're starting to get ready to leave in about 20 minutes. Gotcha. Shadow's Lair got 60 new words. Fantastic. Megan says, your grandfather fell for the original Ponzi scheme. Oh. Apparently, he was always trying to make more money through gambling and get rich quick schemes. But he knew he was dying early on. Yeah. Same grandfather who worked for Disney. Well, I mean, Disney itself can be kind of... it is its own insular, like, brainwashing entity in some ways. So I'll just kind of leave it at that. Paget says, if I had money, I would fall for most of the schemes. But we don't have money in certain ways. So perhaps we're better off in terms of that. But I don't know. No, my parents fell for, it was a financial fraud in Florida, Greenman. But it was sort of like it was supposed to be like a land investment type of thing. But it was actually my grandfather who fell for it first. And my grandfather was a lawyer, real estate lawyer, mind you. And so, or attorney, or I always get confused as to which if I should be using the word lawyer or the word attorney, but whatever. So yeah, so it was not good. And so I think it took 10 years for my parents to even see any of the money back. And by then it was, minuscule and definitely not what they had put in, because it had to go through the feds prosecution and like, who should it be dispersed to and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, no, it happens. And it happens to a lot of people. But yes, if it sounds like it's too good to be true, it's probably too good to be true. So sounds like he's a great candidate to write a family history story. Yes, it does. Your grandfather sounds very interesting. So, all right, let's do a 30-minute sprint. Okay, teapot or rainbow record? Purple teapot or rainbow record? Which would you prefer? Teapot or rainbow record? So purple teapot or rainbow record? Still purpley. Paget says teapot. Okay. It's the first one I saw, so that's what we're going with. All right, so 30 minutes. 1, don't forget to do your self-promo in the chat during this sprint. Also, save your document. 2, make sure that you have a sip of whatever it is we're supposed to be hydrating with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take one. Here we go at 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. I feel like that sprint went very well. I was kind of getting more into the groove or the tone that I wanted there at the end of that sprint. So I feel good. But I'm gonna save it because I don't want to lose my progress. Okay, I did finish off one of my glasses of hydration, so that is good. I also did a little bit of work in the planner, just marking off a couple things. Yeah, so 421 words that are, I think, close to the right tone. And decently clean. I was making sure that I was not just like going crazy with the words. So I think it's doing well. Okay. Don't forget to do your self-promo because that was the self-promo sprint. So make sure that you pop your promo in the chat. Let's see. Okay, so Savvy just finished the sponsor ad read scripts before the sprint started. So 1,062 words total. Nice. Excellent. And then Savvy got excited about the 30-minute sprint. CB says, I know The Greatest Showman movie doesn't really highlight this, but Phineas Taylor Barnum was the type of person who would unintentionally scam people. Nice. Okay, so Savvy's self-promo, I think, is the first one. You released a new video today on your YouTube channel under the name Savvy Writes Books about the author who faked her death. Interesting. I will have to get to check that out because that sounds fascinating. CB says you have 17 stories on Archive of Our Own under the name Pepperoni Fan 1982. Megan is also excited about Savvy's video. And Megan has just come out with a Substack post yesterday about the top 10 books that you read in 2022. So here is Megan's Substack link, or you can check out all of Megan's links at her link tree. Shadows Lairs self-promo. You have Plan and Writes on your channel on Saturdays. What time on Saturdays, Shadows Lair? Okay, thank you very much, Megan and Elizabeth. We had I think that's the second time this person has or that name has tried to do weird chat things. Anyway, yeah, it's okay. Yeah, that's a bot. Why? Okay, that's weird. Anyway, Heather says yesterday's stream. Okay, it's the same. There must be some sort of like spacing difference between the two because you had already whatever. Anyway, thank you for the continued bot bashing. Okay, so Heather says yesterday's stream where you interviewed your friend editor E. Pribilski, maybe, about your neurodivergent publishing conference. Oh, there's a space in front of it. Okay, so same code, really, but just different thought. So there's the link to the interview stream. And Louise said, hello. And Heather says the site for the Neurodivergent Publishing Conference, which is the NPC, is a conference designed by and for neurodivergent people. And here's the link to the conference. It takes place the weekend of February 17th to 19th and is 100% online. Stacy had to head out. Thanks for joining us. Monique is now hungry, so you're going to get lunch. Excellent. If you are in need of a professional editor who will work with you to make your prose shine, get in touch with Heather. And here is Heather's link tree. Hannah says, self-promo. I just uploaded my latest YouTube video to Hannah R. Palmer's channel. It's a horror book subscription unboxing, and the first time you've seen a proper extreme horror book. Ooh. Savvy got 1399 words. Wow, let's call it 1400. Yes, let's call it 1400, please. Yes. Megan was watching Savvy's video. Wow, just wow. You learned a few things and you thought you'd already been aware of the whole situation, but apparently not. Ooh, exciting. Sounds juicy. Louise says, I got started on my day's editing. Yay, new words. And you love it when your creative juices are flowing. Yes. Savvy says, thank you. The whole situation was nuts. I will definitely have to check it out. See, we got 296 words planning your Nano month for April. Robert Downey Jr.'s birthday is 4th of April, and you are going to see the Super Mario Bros. Movie that day, so you can celebrate his birthday. Nice. Nice. Elizabeth has a live stream every Thursday, 6 p.m. GMT plus 1, which should be noon Eastern. And here is the channel link, and you have an Instagram account under the name A Little About Books. Okay, so Shadow's Lair Saturday stream is at 3:30 Central Time. Elizabeth managed to put in an origin story in Chapter 6 and feeling good about it. Excellent. Prabilski. Okay. Thank you. I have to go watch it and figure out how to pronounce it and all the other good things that were in the stream. Sevi says, the second self-promo on your live stream channel called Your Morning Guru this week. We've been covering lots of books and publishing topics. We have streams on Brandon Sanderson for this week and Audible. Yes. And also Reads with Rachel situation and that author who is harassing her. Lots of things going on. Goodness. Heather says, you'll be a guest on Jenna O'Malley's stream tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Is this Eastern? 9 a.m. during Heartbreathing's Double Down Day. Excellent. Okay. And CB has finished your schedule for Camp Nano April. Amazing. All right. I feel like the 30 minutes was fine, and I think we have exactly 30 minutes left. So I think what I'm going to do is Rainbow Record. 30-minute Rainbow Record. Here we go. Present share. All right, so 30 minutes again. 1, save your document. 2, make sure you take a sip of whatever it is we're hydrating. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure if you need a break, take a break. Here we go, 30 minutes. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, that is the end of sprint number 3. Do pretty good. I'm adjusting formatting for images in WordPress. I save draft so I don't lose any of it. I also got another couple hundred words finishing off the editing pass of another blog. I think this is shaping up pretty well. So I don't think I need that. Okay. Yes. Okay. Anyway, I'm attempting to I'm attempting to get everything right. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, yeah. Ooh, I don't like that. Formatting is always fun. But yeah, pretty good. Okay. But I feel like I still need a little bit of work to get the rest of the images in here. So pretty good. Anyway, brain. Okay. Megan almost forgot to take the dogs out. You were distracted by your fiber gig. Oh no, take the puppies out. Okay, so Paget. Went down a rabbit hole for the last 2 sprints with your daughter's nanny about how writing a story or a letter, in her case, about or to someone you hold a grudge against can help dissipate the grudge. Ah, okay, yes, therapy writing, yes. She wrote a letter to her dad, sent it to her sister, and her sister was like, I'm so glad you sent me this, and let's talk about it, but don't send it to him. She's like, it's okay, I'm better now. And you wrote a short story about an acquaintance who slept with your first serious boyfriend in Italy. Oh my. And how it gutted you and a tiny magazine published it. And suddenly you were like, mostly fine. Still don't like the person, but yeah. Thanks for ruining Italy for you. Yeah. But all the easily retrievable rage floated off into the ether. That's nice. You've noted that writing has this power for years, but it's amazing if you think about it. Yes. And that's writing for catharsis is definitely a very specific function of writing. And it's kind of like when you come home from work and you just want to talk about all the bad things so that you let go of all of the energy. And then you're fine. And it's the same process with writing. It's just express it. And as long as it's been expressed, you don't hold it in. But there are some people, when they read that, it's the same thing that you get as a reaction. They're like, how can I help? How can I fix things? And I'm just like, I just want you to listen. That's it. I just want you to listen. I don't want you to do anything about it. I just want you to listen. So it's kind of like that, that exchange there. But again, once it's expressed, it's so nice. Cat Leo, heyo, hello, how are you? And Paget says hey to Cat as well. And Elizabeth got done with chapter 6. Yay! CB says 36 words and you made yourself hungry. You're at the stage in your Camp Nano planning where you're starting to plan out meals as well. Nice. You need to track down your slow cooker. Yes, because you're planning to make a shawarma in it. Ooh, nice. Savvy got another 1,303 words. Nice. 2702 for the total stream count. We'll go with that phrasing. CB says 3 different kinds: chicken, beef, and lentil. Nice. No, it's fine. It's all you said basically was writing is therapeutic. Isn't that great? Yes, it is. You guess 3,700 if you count the sponsor and ad read writing that you did. Yes, I would count it. If you were counting all of your words, I would definitely count it. Paget is excited by shawarma. You know where that started. Yes. And Paget is amazed at Savvy's word count. Yes. Cat let the dog in. You're at your mom's. He keeps barking excessively and has given you a headache. Oh no, because he goes off like every 20 to 30 minutes and needs to stop. Yes. Shadow's Lair got 248 words full stream so far. Nice. Savvy finished the second chapter of this bookstore romance. Nice. Bookstore romances. Ah, yes. CB says, I might experiment with making shawarma from quinoa. Oh, that could be fun. Okay, I think I am going to go ahead and sign off. I think since the weather is like decent enough, I might go for a walk around the neighborhood. But yeah, so good things. I have made progress. I am pleased. I have marked off another, I've got on my dry erase calendar, I've got the number of things, like it's my to-do list essentially for the month. So I've got like the week back here, the month up there. I've got like the huge list in my planner. But I've been marking off of like, okay, it's drafted. Okay, this one's drafted. This one's edited. Now I got to add the images. Now I got to, so got that for my blogs updated. So that's nice. All right, y'all. Don't forget to save before you go, and make sure you check out the pinned link at the top of the chat for the AuthorTube channels and spreadsheet links for the rest of the streams that are for today and for future dates. Again, if you were going to bookmark that spreadsheet, which I highly recommend you do, I recommend that you bookmark the very first tab, which is the AuthorTube channel tab, because that tab is not going to go away. The daily tabs will. So again, bookmark that very first tab. All right, y'all. Save it. Sip whatever it is you're hydrating with before you go. Cheers. And have all the fun and all the words. And I will see y'all soon. Don't forget to do your tarot moon spread if you are inclined to do that, because again, full moon. And I will see y'all soon. All right. Bye.